So, hey guys, Chauzu here. Treasure Map is approaching, and before I make my own teams, I figured I'd make a few more teams to inspire you guys, and this time I'm using a bit more recent legends, even if I'm still avoiding the very latest units here. But yeah, let's jump into it. For the first team, I decided to just make a bucket team so you guys have some idea of what you could do to use a bucket team here. There's quite a few stuff you do need to handle, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is. This is just a suggestion in the end. Basically, the things we have to care about is the special bind, the barrier, and the def up. I don't really know if you need to care about the def up, but I put the Miyok support on the Shiryu just to set it to 0. Then is the special bind, which we handle with the Sabo support and Sweet Commander support. And then Odin special will remove the barrier. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And why I not like this team much is that I couldn't fit any wave clearer. Could probably remove Shiryu and see how much that def up affects things. But yeah, here's a potential buggy team at least. Moving on to Alvaro Pizarro. And yeah, I decided to try on Roger and Whitebeard team, and this is a pretty fun team. If you look at what Pizarro does, he reduces CD for quick, psi, and int. We have to deal with CD reduction top row, bind top row, a small attack and ore boost, as well as rainbow shield. I feel a bit uncertain if I handle the rainbow shield now. In the end, though, I do so much damage that it probably doesn't matter. But still pretty dumb that I overlooked that. Let's see if there's just some easy way. Like, this guy isn't even used, so I can probably find something. Say we want to be a slasher or striker. And we want to reduce damage reduction. It looks like we can just use killer. He's not on any team, and we get some color affinity down. And we don't really need to use the wives down. But we can keep them because of their sailor to reduce CD, which is very nice here. Because if you look at Roger and Whitebeard, they are 14 CD, but with the CD reduction they become 9. Then with sockets 7, boat 6, and then we just need to reduce the CD after that. Like Kid helps remove it a bit more. We also reduce some when we move stages, and then final stage you can use pudding to help further to get Roger and Whitebeard ready, and then you can use Roger and Whitebeard to basically trying to find the word here. Buff the low attack and ore boost. You swap one of them to Whitebeard, keep the other at Roger. Since it's a Roger unit, you reduce some of the bind, and pudding will remove the rest. And then use killer to remove the rainbow shield and get some color affinity. Well, you don't get the color affinity, of course, because this is not a driven team, so you can still use the wives for the color affinity. It's higher anyway. So yeah, that's the plan for this team. Moving on to the next boss. This boss is really made for Wii to Akainu, so I don't recommend using anything else. But some people, like, if it's fair saying some might not have him, because you should all have him. He's been free to play this month. But I decided to make a team without Wii to Akainu anyway, in case you maybe want to use him for the final boss or something. But yeah, I made a Wii3 Duffy team. He's always fun to use in Treasure Map. What we get here, slots are block, we get paralysis, rainbow shield, def up, and resilience. We bypass the resilience with the support on Duffy. Duffy special also handles the block orbs. We remove the rainbow shield with the support on Crocodile. Crocodile also does a chain boost. And we remove the death up with the support on Big Mom and Sorrow. But you can just replace this with some unit who just removes death up. I like being try-hard like this with support. It means we use one less special basically. And then the pudding as a filler can be any int-driven unit. Moving on to the Shiryu team. And yeah, this is a lot of new units here. I decided to use Yamato and Ace as captain. They are pretty good as that. We get an HP cut, we can ignore that. Crewmates get special reversed. Left column gets special bind and right column paralysis. And yeah, we ignore the special bind with Yamato and Ace. We reduce the CD with their special, we get an attack boost. We can swap them for the chain boundary and apply the burn. And then we can use the Luffy for an ore boost. And we have Koala for color affinity. And yeah, we also have Sabo support to give Sabo and Luffy support to remove paralysis, and you remove all of it with Sabo's special. And you can use Sabo before swapping Yamato and Ace if you want a higher chain boundary. So yeah, should be a very easy team. You don't even need to use all specials for sure. Finally, the main boss here. And I'm using the new Big Mom Legend as captain. She's very good in general this treasure map if you have her and not many of the other new units. For stage 2 we get block orbs, middle row bind and paralysis. We can ignore the block orbs due to Big Mom giving us Semla. But we do get even if we didn't, we will use the Perospero special anyway, which will have changed the block orbs. Now it just gives a chain boost, which will be buffed by the friend captain Blackbeard. And then final stage support gives another chain boost. We use the Katakuri to remove the paralysis. We can use Big Mom's Superclass special to get an attack boost here. And yeah, that should be more than enough damage. You could use an orb blocking support if you want, but it's not really needed since we'll get matching orbs anyway final stage with Blackbeard. And for final stage, beneficial effects are removed. Slots are changed to color orbs, which are made unfavorable. And we get a bottom row bind. And basically, we use Blackbeard special, but we use that stage 2, by the way, we carry over it. Now we also use the Superclass special for matching orbs and attack boost. We use Roger twice to remove the death up. It will be turned into a base stat boost for Driven and Powers as well as a bonus by Blackbeard's captain ability. We can use Devon for self-proc delay conditional. And we use Big Mom special for ore boost. So we just lack something for color affinity. Can just put, say, Moria or Nami support. Both work pretty well. And lastly, we have the Invasion Moria. I decided to use a team with the Kizuna X Drake. And he's very good here if you happen to have him. Stage 2. We get percent damage. We get a 90% HP cut basically. Slot to change to block. And we get special reversed. And one unit is blown away after defeat. Blocks lost will be handled by Perospero, who also gives an ore boost when changing them. We will resist the special reverse with X-Drake captain ability. Think about it some more. I think I do have some unboost units by X-Drake, but it probably doesn't matter because Blackbeard will just one-shot, so it really is irrelevant. Moving on. Perospero has a sailor that lets you avoid getting blown away. So he's very good for this invasion. Should always be on bottom row. I put Sabo bottom row as well for point filler. Killer is also a filler with support. Can probably swap into something that is actually boosted by X-Drake as well. Then the final stage. Crewmates are binded 4 turns. We get attack down. and decreased chain. I realize now that I forgot about the attack down. I'm getting pretty annoyed that I'm forgetting things. It's so sloppy. And I'm also too lazy to re-record. Thankfully, we do have a unit here that doesn't do anything basically. So let's take a look for replacements. Optimally, it's a powerhouse unit. That is Dex, Quick, or Int, who are the boosted classes. Something that removes attack down. And yeah, we got Cracker here. So let's just put in there. And you can put the Nami support. Let's just search for it instead. There it is, color affinity. So yeah, Cracker handles the attack down and gives color affinity with support. Akainu gives ore boost. And we use Blackbeard special for chain boundary, removing bind. And Blackbeard superclass special for the attack boost. But when thinking about it, I don't need this support because we use Paraspero, and Paraspero will give us a color affinity for final stage. Okay, well, good that we got it started. Also, we're using X-Drake stage 2, by the way, in case I forgot to mention. And we also get some color affinity for Powerhouse and Striker from the ulti support. But yeah, should be a very easy team, if you can build it. But yeah, I'll be back with my own teams the day before the treasure map starts. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.